you want to get your dream job, but you fail to skill your first interview. So if you're looking at remote only job, you need to pay attention to things which I'll be sharing with you later. So stay tuned and you will land your first interview much easier and much faster. First, let's begin with the role. So before you actually apply, highly recommend for you to review the company website, role, make sure that your technologies, your experience matches, potentially your time zone matches as well. And at this stage, you're also competing with tons of other people. So imagine I am a hiring manager. I receive tons of CVs from people from different parts of the world, and you want to be different from tons of other guys, because now there are many spammers who pretend to be who them. So they're not, where they are, where they're not, but pretty much complex to get differentiated. So first, pay attention with the cover letter. So you need to put in your CV your actual location. You need to put in your CV your relevant experience, relevant technologies. It doesn't have to be big. Second one is cover letter. Cover letter must be present. If it's not present, mostly people won't even pay attention because you're not serious. You're applying for tons of jobs. So you need to write specific targeted cover letter. But again, it doesn't have to be small. It doesn't have to be big, because if it looks like ChatGPT generated, no one will read it. It looks like, again, it's not personal for the company role. People won't read it. If it doesn't pay attention to your strengths, like I want to talk with you, I won't let you pass to the next stage. So cover letter is super important. It should be targeted, personal, for the role, company, potentially even to the hiring manager if possible. Then and make people's life easier by providing relevant links to your LinkedIn profile, to your GitHub profile. Currently, for example, if people apply and they don't have LinkedIn profile, I would rather be more suspicious, because I know why people are hiring in this stage and age. Most people have some presence. It's either GitHub, LinkedIn, other things. So we want to see that people are not only in CV and invented. Another important stuff, if your company are real, try to make links to their websites, because what I've seen many times, people put some random companies, they search for them, and they don't even exist. So straight away, it sounds like a bullshit, some unknown stuff. If you can, I highly recommend put a photo in your CV, or at least if it's a LinkedIn profile, somewhere should be a photo, because for me, it means you're hiding something, but which is also possible, but again, just makes your probability of landing your first interview a bit higher if in the end you have a photo and useful information and direct links. So now let's take a look at your CV. And for me, personally, CV doesn't have to be more than 2 pages. Even like you should assume that people will see only your first page. So I would rather try to put some summaries, objectives, highlights in the first page, and then potentially elaborate in your experience on the next page and so on. So which makes your CV very scannable. So people open it, they say, okay, this person has relevant experience, this person is relevant location, they have done stuff, they can do the stuff, they can help my business grow, my team grow, deliver the stuff, and so on and so forth. So they have relevant technology and experience, they are willing to learn, willing to cooperate. If you experience a further experience from now, the less probably you need to talk it, because it's less relevant. For example, if you're working for 10, 20 years, you can theoretically summarize and say, okay, from 2000 to 10, I worked in various roles in these companies, and here's my top achievements. You don't need to list all of your roles. Then I would rather see if you have gaps in your roles, or if you jump between roles to many things, I would at least see if there is very short relevant explanation. Because, for example, if I personally see that people change 5 roles in 2 years, I would rather not proceed, because what stops them from switching 6 times? So for me, but unless there is a good explanation. If people have only worked for a couple of years, totally acceptable. People can have kids, they can have a break, whatever. So it's totally fine to mention this. Okay, I was working on this, or I tried my own startup for 1-2 years, it failed or succeeded, on so on and so forth. Another interesting stuff I would share, potentially last but not least, is why people will talk to you. Why you and not someone else. But more or less, if you have any other tips for how to land your first interview with remote on a role, please let me know in the comments below, and we'll extend this video. Thank you very much.